Exemplification is April 2013. That's in Paper Valley. I will be getting a hold of Carl. I'm sitting down with Carl Duke this week, and then I have to get up there to Paper Valley along with, I think, Ed, and work out some details. I'm brand new to this, but we will get it done. We do have a ladies program set up already. We have the Good News Choir coming, and for those that couple, 3 or 4 conventions ago, state conventions, they perform, they sing Christian music, and it'll be a very enjoyable banquet for the ladies. And I'm also going to ask them if they're available for Mass. So we have that going. Exemplification 2014 will be the weekend of April 10th through the 14th. I don't have my calendar with me, but that will also, that's going to be back down in Waukesha, Wisconsin. So 2014, it is Palm Sunday weekend, but that's the only Sunday weekend that was left in April by the time I was able to get there and get a date. I want to read something from our master, Vice Supreme Master. Growth of the 4th degree must be a priority. We must make an effort to grow with new assemblies as well as new members. Each district is asked to form a minimum of 1 new assembly, and I know each of you can and will achieve more with a little extra effort. Each district is expected to hold 2 exemplifications each year. So I'm not going to push the second exemplification in 2013 because I've already tried to find a few spots and I can't. But I am going to abide by the Vice Supreme Masters and look for a second exemplification in 2014. The western part has done it for years. They have, between their 2 exemplifications, they have brought in over 100, I believe. And we've kind of trickled down this way with only 1 exemplification. Under Ed, I know he was in the 100 range. You were bringing in over 100 plus into the 4th degree exemplification. And again, we have kind of trickled down. But I would like to make a big effort for 2013. I believe I counted 23 assemblies in the eastern part of the state. If each assembly could just average 5 members, just 5, that would be well over 100 for the exemplification in 2013. Now, I understand not every assembly is going to be able to bring in 5, but I know other assemblies in the past have brought in as many as 15, 13, 12, and others have brought in 2 and 3, and some have brought in none. But I would love to see us an average of 5 for the exemplification in 2013 at Paper Valley in Appleton. It's a goal. I love to make goals. That way I feel comfortable. I'm trying to make the goal. So I'm asking you in your each assemblies to but work at 5 new members for 2013. The 2014 second exemplification would be in early October, because the exemplification on the western side would be in the late part of October. So we look at the 1st or 2nd week in October. We're going to do the best we can. We're going to work with the Vice Supreme Master. We're going to work with a council or an assembly. I don't think we're going to go full blown like we have with Paper Valley or Waukesha. If somebody has a place that would be able to exemplify 50 to 100. I don't know what we average for a banquet hall, hotel rooms. Please consider that and get back to me with a possibility for 2014.
Really, Master?
How many in here have ever gone to the western side of the state and seen their exemplification? You know, even if you're not doing anything on October 27th, go there and see how they put it on. Many times they'll do it at a school, parish that has a school, so they have a gymnasium. It can be real simple, and bring back those ideas to your areas, because like normally when we have the main degree in Appleton, then we'll want to do something smaller in Milwaukee. The following year, the big one's in Milwaukee, we'll want to do something small up in this neck of the woods. So look at your parishes, what they have for facilities, and see if you can throw something together. And there'll be enough hotels in the area. We haven't had to have a really big hotel for those. It's just kind of think of like a Comfort Inn or anything like that. We've had them in, so it really works. So keep that in mind.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah, and like Mike says, the other side is they're smaller, but they're successful. They have averaging around 50 plus for their exemplification. It's done in a school or a gymnasium. A lot of the consuls put on the dinners, and they have the kids at the schools bring the food to you. It's not necessarily a buffet, and they're not bad dinners. But again, this has been brought forth to the new masters. The western side's ahead of us because they've been doing 2 for many years, and we will try for 2 in 2014. Second and third degrees. I want to bring this up because of the fact that we have some coming up, and to get people into the 4th degree, we have to have people move up in the 2nd and 3rd degree. November 11th, 2012, we have the 2nd and 3rd degree down at St. Leonard's Parish in Muskego. I know for you guys up here, it's a long way, but it's an opportunity to come down and get your members into the 2nd and 3rd degree. March 16th of 2014, there will be a 2nd and 3rd degree in Fond du Lac. Again, March 16th, 2014 in Fond du Lac. I believe that's...
Well, it's March 13th we have.
Oh, March 13th it is? I'm sorry.
Every St. Patrick's Day we have one.
Okay.
No matter what year it is, we have on St. Pat that middle Saturday,
Okay.
right around St. Patrick's.
So I thought it was the 16th, but Richard said it's the 13th. March 13th, 2004.
Wait, no, it is 16th. It is 16th.
Oh, I got one right. It's March 16th.
In 2013.
2013. And the final one that I know of is
14.
14.
Well,
13.
well, next year's 13, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay, it's
2013,
13.
March
Yeah.
16th.
So I thought it was last time I looked.
And Racine and Kenosha is working on possibly a 2nd and 3rd degree early next year. I did talk to the program coordinator down there, so we're looking at a 2nd and 3rd degree in Kenosha, Racine. Not for sure, but that's where it's going to be. Yes, sir.
Would all those grades you just mentioned be on the website?
They will be. I'm just passing on because you're one of the first ones to know them. They're not out there yet, but they will be. I just got them on the diocesan meeting 2 weeks ago. But they will be there. Yes, sir.
They have one at St. Peter and Paul in Green Bay area. And then St. Our Lady of Lourdes has one in the spring in Pier.
Right.
Every year.
And we do now have our 2nd, 3rd degree team in Milwaukee. Rich Brisky has his 2nd, 3rd degree team, so we'll be able to put on more 3rd
Back in
degree teams in Milwaukee.
1970 or something like that, when the $2 ticket was meaningful. Also, we could put more tickets. We mail our tickets out, and I think we do 10 or 12 right now. 12. We could put a dozen $5 tickets out there. We probably have to increase the prizes. I think the first prize is $1,500.
Right.
We'd probably have to pop that up to $2,500. It'd be more competitive. I mean, we're going with the state raffle at $50,000, and we're selling something for $1,500. I think I'd like to propose that we raise them to $5 tickets. I was from a council out in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We had $1 tickets, and we raised them to $5 tickets at an assembly dance that we had. We went from raising $1,000 to $6,000. So, and then we did 50/50s on the members, so it really made a big difference at $5 tickets. I'd like to suggest we move to $5 tickets.
I'm up in Amberg. Every year we have fireman's picnic up there. And they sell tickets at $5 a piece or 3 for 10. And the first prize is just $1,000. I sold 2,050. Just standing in front of a hardware store.
Yeah, maybe the 3 for 10 is a good idea, but
I
$5
didn't have
or
any
3 for
problem. I didn't have any problem selling them for $5 a piece or 3 for 10.
10. No, today, I think $5 is a reasonable price for tickets today.
So if you buy 2 tickets, you get served with 3 for 10.
Right.
So why not go the $5 a piece or 3 for 10?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Isn't it something for the annual meeting you brought up?
I would say I sold 2,000 tickets there in 7 days.
Wow. My council back in Pennsylvania sells a National Football League ticket for the last 10 games in the season. I still sell 80 of those tickets for our council back in Pennsylvania, and they're $10 a pop. So, but you know, you can't go around with the tickets and say, well, I got them home. Keep them in your pocket. You know, anybody you see, just sell the tickets. You have to have them with you, though. You can't sell what's home.
Okay, we will take that, and we will talk this up. We will have to sit and talk with the western part of the state, because this is a joint effort. Just a reminder that we have 37,000 people selling that $5 ticket, and right now we have about 5,000 people in the assembly. So just a couple things to consider, but I think it's something to look at, and we will investigate it. Open up the questions, because we're getting close to dinner.